Okay, welcome to another episode of Charts on Demand brought to you by TradeSnyper. We got a special episode for you today as we're going to jump on camera and hopefully this will help people connect and be able to follow along better as my face is right there on the screen. So here we go. We're going to take a look at today XRP. We're going to take a look at Theta, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Neo, AMC, and a couple random coins. So definitely stay tuned and let's get into it. So first things first, go and follow me on TikTok. I have 9,300 followers, trying to get to 10K. Really appreciate it if you guys just go follow me on TikTok. My name is TradeSnyper. I do not think you will be sad. I post a bunch of awesome content, and I think it's a lot of fun. If you're trying to get the TradeSnyper indicator, real quick, this is the indicator right here. As you can see today, it's red. Yesterday was blue. And before that was hyper green showing the rally. The blue indicates the end of the rally right here, and then the red indicates the selling pressure. This was red a few days ago, so yesterday and today rather, and it's just been indicating the selling pressure that's happening in the market. Very, very worth it. The easiest way to get the TradeSnyper indicator right on your charts is just go to my TikTok and click this link here. It'll bring you right to my Patreon. And then from there, I can give you access, or just go right to my Patreon at patreon.com/TradeSnyper, and we'll get you set up. So without further ado, here is Ripple. So as you can see, I started with this chart. As you can see, some of the beautiful technical analysis that I've been doing. Again, this just looks crazy to me. Here is a fake rally with XRP. As you can see here, everybody knows how I feel about my fake rallies, where they go up. They look like it's a rally, and then it drops right out of the bottom of this. As you can see, TradeSnyper flipped red right here, indicating that this was going to happen, and then kablamo, and it fell. Not a good look for Ripple. Couple little fake rallies here end up in a descending triangle. I've talked about this in other videos, but if you're new and this is your first time watching this video, with the descending triangle, it usually just goes up and then gets rejected, falls down, tries to break out, and it did not. So once it gets to the end of the triangle, if it doesn't break out, it falls below the end of the triangle, and it's just an absolute disaster. So what we could kind of expect for Ripple here, as you can see, it's dropped 5% for the day. The rest of cryptos haven't. I mean, right now, Dogecoin is just going nuts. Bitcoin's going nuts. Well, 3-4%. But Ripple's the only one that hasn't really gotten picked up. People are just selling it for Bitcoin. And like I was saying before, a lot of people are scared of the what's it called, the lawsuit going on, and there's a lot of FUD and just bad things going on with Ripple right now. Me personally, I think this is one of the best times to buy it. I mean, if you look at this line I drew right here, it tapped this line here back in the 21st. It blew through this line here and then got picked up and rallied and got rejected, and then it hit this line again. So you know, like I said, I wouldn't go and buy Ripple today, but I would definitely start looking into it. I mean, it was literally just $2, just in April, you know, and then just this absolute disaster. I mean, this is a huge drop. Let's check the percentage drop so far. Oh boy, 73%. So that's perfect. I mean, honestly, I'm not going to tell you this is not a financial advice. I'm just trying to give a market update, but XRP, I mean, the most that it's going to fall, I think, from here will be a full 85 to 80% correction, which will, if it goes a full-blown 85%, I mean, that would just be the best buying opportunity in the history of it, and that will bring you right down to where I'm indicating here, right around 35 cents. You can get it anywhere between now and 35 cents. I would just, you know, dollar cost average. So what dollar cost averaging means is, let's say you bought here, and let's say you put $1,000 into Ripple, and it falls 10%. Okay, well now you're down, you know, $100. You just lost 10% of your $1,000 investment. So what you want to do then is buy more. So if it falls 10%, you're going to buy more. There's a couple different strategies that you could use. If you let's say you put 1,000 in and it drops 10%. Okay, you're down $100. Now it dropped. Then what you could do after that is double up your next stage of investment. So you could put in $2,000 of Ripple after it drops 10%, and then you're good. Then you'll have, you know, double the amount once it goes back up. It'll take you that much less upswing to get your investment back. And then God forbid it does one of these. God forbid it does one of these again, which I eventually think Ripple might do. XRP might do one of these huge rallies. I mean, then you're just set. So that's it. You know, that's really it with Ripple. We could look at some other time frames. If you look at the 4 hour, looks like it's starting to get picked up here. It's right on the line. I mean, I mean, it's almost incredible. They almost got it perfectly. It's right on the line here. So I would expect with Ripple, I would expect it to. Where is my arrow? I love this little arrow. I actually got some feedback from one of my oh, here we go, one of my subs, and he said the arrow really helped, so I'm gonna keep it. So what I could expect with Ripple is if it does get support here to climb, and get rejected by the end of this triangle, and then fall back down for some more downside. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put these predictions here right now, so I can see it climbing, and then it falling back down to this area here, this general area. We'll make this red. And then what I could expect after that is going to be a decision from Ripple, you know, in the crypto market in general. And right when we get to this point, it's either going to dump, and then that's, you know, your buying opportunity to get it at 30 cents, or it's going to get support here and then shoot up through this triangle, and you know, Godspeed. Who knows what could happen with Ripple? But so that's that. So I don't want to talk all day about Ripple, but we're going to lead into the next chart. We only cover the daily and the 4 hour. There's really not much more. I mean, we could look at the weekly as well, but it's just a mess when we go out that high. But as you can see here, see the parabolic SARs above the candle, and they're starting to break apart. So that's really bad because I'll show you what I mean. See back here, this was back in 2018 when Ripple was, you know, 70 cents. And as soon as he started to break apart and kind of, you know, change their structure, you can see it fell all the way down to 25 cents. And then with Ripple, it stayed there for a long time. This was this range, this buying range here. And then it, you know, got out of this column that it was in. I mean, it was in this column for years. And then it finally got out of this column here in 2021 and shot up to $2. And then now we're back. So we're actually right at the do or die for Ripple right now. I mean, this is it. So if it can't get saved right here, it's going to go back into this channel, and that's honestly where I think it's going. But we shall see. So so that's Ripple. We're going to go ahead and go to the next one, Theta. This one's actually really interesting because not only did I predict the crash on Theta, but I literally drew it into the charts, and here it is. So a few episodes ago, it might have actually been my last episode I did, I was saying that Theta was right here, and if it gets rejected by this descending triangle, then we're in for some more downside. I even drew the structure, and as you can see, it's playing out to a T. I mean, it's almost comical. So yeah, so it flew down to about $6. We're looking for, we put this entry point here, we're looking for $2.94 range. I mean, it's just this range in this general area. Don't know if it's going to fall that much, but I think it's definitely possible as it gets to the end of this triangle. With Theta, it probably will go ahead and get bought up and then get rejected and then fall back down, or it just gets rejected here and then just shifts down to the next level of decay on these coins. So so that's Theta. I just thought it was funny that we called this drop. We called the drop. We called it almost the exact price point, but this drop isn't over just yet. So we're gonna see where it goes. So that's Theta on the daily. As far as the 4 hour goes, I mean, you know, everything fell so much. I could definitely see Theta getting picked up here and shooting up maybe to $7 or so, maybe a little bit more, and then getting rejected and then falling down to this general area. So that's Theta. Very interesting, and yeah, we're definitely gonna be keeping our eyes peeled because we're looking to get an entry into Theta as well. So now we're finally going to the BTC Bitcoin, the big baby. So here we are on the 4 hour. I like the 4 hour because you get a little bit more details of like what the heck's going on. So right here we had the start of this little fake rally right around 30,000, and as you can see, it shot up, it got rejected, shot up again, got rejected, and then couldn't break this exact price. Couldn't break 41,000. So it fell, and then it fell, and then it fell, and then it fell some more. And now it's just continually falling. Really not a good look for Bitcoin. But it did get picked up, as you can see here, the stone cold bottom. I shouldn't say the stone cold bottom. The temporary bottom of this little mini drop was 28.8, so it did fall below 30,000. But as you can see now, it's starting to get picked up a little bit, and that's, I mean, that's good. That's good for Bitcoin. But you know, if people are looking for lower prices, you know, that's bad. A lot of people are looking for lower prices on this. So we'll see what happens. We're going to go to the daily and check it out. As you can see, the daily flipped hyper red, and that's just, it's just, you know, indicating selling pressure. What's funny is the daily flipped hyper blue. I want to show you guys something. I wish my computer wasn't so laggy right now. The daily flipped hyper blue here. Okay, here. Where's my arrow? The daily flipped hyper blue here on June 16th. That was 6 days ago. The daily flipped blue a week ago. Okay, a week ago. And then from blue, that's the end of rally, and then down, 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 then red. Selling pressure, as you can see from the switch from blue to red is catastrophic. Right here it flipped blue, and we did get some sell-off, but it flipped hyper green and caught it, and then, you know, that's what started this little rally. Again, fake rally. So if you're able to identify these fake rallies, you won't be getting caught up. I'm sure a lot of people bought here. I guarantee a lot of people bought here, and then once it started selling, they panic sold it and lost their money. So that's just not good. So yeah, we're gonna pay close attention. You can see this bottom here, 28, was virtually identical to the last temporary bottom over here. Yep, 20. It's virtually identical. I mean, come on, it's like the same exact thing. So we're gonna see if this holds. Right now, this is the temporary bottom, but we're gonna see if it holds. I doubt it will. I really don't think it's going to, but we'll see. So that's Bitcoin. We'll check the weekly Bitcoin to see if anything changed, and really not much has changed. Just the simple fact that, oh, my computer's mad laggy. There we go. Just for the simple fact that we had this flip green and it did shoot up, but there was a fake rally and then it immediately flipped red and gave us plenty of time to, you know, determine that it was not going to be an actual real rally. And then now, since it's red, we can expect a little bit more downside. So there's Bitcoin. Not a good look. I would steer clear until we get some, you know, final direction. Okay, we're going to wrap this up pretty quick because my computer's being super laggy. Ethereum, we found this purple channel here on ETH, and it's been in that channel since June 19th. This is just on the 15-minute, so we just determined that this was like this little channel that we found. So it fell out of this channel here. It looked like it was going to keep going down. It caught support at 1700, got rallied up to about 2K, and now it's trying to get back up there, but it's just not looking good. But as we go to the 4-hour, we're going to just see everything is green. So it's getting picked back up, which is you know, good for anybody who longed this year. We're going to put this right here, and yeah. So I mean, as far as you know, ETH goes, I mean, it's been so cracked. It's been so cracked. It's been selling off for so long, and I mean, it's going to go with Bitcoin, and you know, it's gonna move with Bitcoin. So you know, if Bitcoin dumps, ETH is going to dump even harder. And what I'm noticing is Bitcoin pumping. You know, look, Bitcoin's up 6%, and you know, 4%, but ETH's only up 2%. So you know, really, the move would be to probably be in Bitcoin at this point. But you know, we're gonna wait and see. Ethereum, I mean, it's just on this. It looks super flimsy. I mean, this level right here. I mean, look at this. Just take a look at this. I'm gonna zoom in as best as I can here on this. Look at this. I mean, it's literally, yeah, it's literally right there. I mean, the last time it clicked this, 1700, it fell all the way down to 1538 and then rallied. So, yeah, it's just in a weird looking structure, and you know, anything could happen. So, we're gonna steer clear of ETH. If you look at the weekly, yeah, like, I mean, look how bad this looks. You know, where you want to be buying it is right here. You know, the TradeSnyper on the weekly is green. There's a parabolic SAR under the candle. Where's my arrow? There's a parabolic SAR under the candle. The weekly's hyper green, indicating a pump. This is where we're looking to get in, right here. And it would have been, you know, $350. That's when we want to get in. As you can see, it rode it all the way up. But you don't want to be buying it, you know, just yet, because you need to find out the direction that it's going to go in. One more thing, we're going to look at the monthly. I mean, look at this. I mean, come on. This has to come back down. This has to. So we'll leave it here with ETH, and we're gonna move on. We're gonna take a look at some stocks. Ooh, what was that? Oh wow, look at this. What's this? Oh, this is the daily. Oh my god. All right, so yeah, yeah, the daily's in essentially the same exact structure. Um, but here it is. We'll just draw this in real time. Here's the triangle. Here's the bottom-ish. I'll try to get to, yeah, like this area here. Something like that would work. Yeah, so then you can see rejection, rejection, and then fall. So yeah, like I said, I think ETH might get picked up. It looks like it's getting some support here, and it'll probably, this might be good. But like I said, I would wait to see what the market decides to do. I think it might fall further down and might get a better buying opportunity. So that's ETH. We're going to move on to NEO. NEO is a car company in Japan that is on the stock market, and it's been a very popular. It's been very, very popular. People are talking about it as the Tesla killer, blah blah blah, all this and everything. Yeah, so with NEO, it's in this wedge, and as you can see here, it has pumped out of this wedge. I was actually looking at it right around here, and it looks like I should have probably got in because it's been on this massive upswing, which is great. But there's a parabolic SAR above the candle. As you can see here, TradeSnyper, where's my arrow? TradeSnyper is blue, so that indicates the potential end of the rally. You can see it flipping a couple times, and you know it indicated that this rally could be over. And once this flips to red, this could fall right back down in here. And if it doesn't, then you know NEO might be looking for some upside, but I just don't like it. I think if we move these a little bit and kind of move this around, I think we can get something like that and something like that. Maybe it wasn't in a wedge this whole time. It looks like it's a descending triangle. Yeah, that looks great. Something like this, generally. Yeah, perfect. That's exactly what it is in. So, okay, so NEO, my prediction is it's gonna fall. We're gonna do this. We're gonna predict that it's gonna do something similar to the last time it hit around this price point, and we are going to leave this here for next episode. Let me know in the chat if you guys like that I do these predictions, and again, I leave them, and they don't always come true, but I'm going to save this, and we're going to check in a few days and see if this prediction came true. If this does come true, then this is going to be a, whoops, this is going to be a, probably going to be a 15 or 20% drop. Let's see. Yeah, this is going to be a 25% drop on NEO if I am right. So let's see where that goes, and we will be monitoring NEO closely. How about AMC? Everybody loves AMC. You know, the other day we said it was going to fall out of this fake rally here. It did, and it went for some more downside. It got picked up on this purple line. If my computer wasn't so laggy, we would be showing you this line here. So as you can see, the significance of this purple line here. Hold on, let me move this away. So right here is where it got some support. This was back in May. Got some support, shot up, came back down, smashed that line, got support, went back up, came back down, smashed the line again. And this is where I think people effed up. This is where people bought it right here because it hit this line multiple times. So this is the support line at 53. All right, so this is the support line. And then what happened was it shot through it. So I'm sure a lot of people got spooked out, sold. And then now it's shot up 5%. I mean, this is just crazy action. So it seems so manipulated. I doubt it. I bet it gets cracked. As you can see, you know, it's already starting to go down a little bit. But I bet this is the little fake rally. If you did something like that, probably gets rejected here. Yeah, I don't like it. I would be out. If I had a profit on AMC, I would be out. Don't get greedy, you know, and that's what crushes people's souls is when they get too greedy. So I would be the hell out here. Let's take a look at the TradeSnyper. It is hyper green, but that's just, you know, that indicated the pump that happened here. It did flip green. Let's see, it flipped green right around here. So yeah, it caught this little pump, and then now if this flipped blue and blue to red, probably gonna be over. So that's my take on AMC. We're gonna just try to find a random stock or crypto to take a look at. Oh, hey, how about good old Dogecoin? Yeah. So Dogecoin. Let's take a look at the 4-hour. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. So Dogecoin was in this. Yeah. Dogecoin was in this structure, this like descending triangle looking structure. A lot of these cryptos are in that. This looks a lot like Ripple, to be honest. And what happened was it fell out of this descending triangle. I think I called this in one of my last videos. I'll have to see, but this just looks like a falling wedge. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. It's right there. If you guys look at this area here, you could see whoever was trading this literally did, like, they traded it on this is the exact line. So they knew that it was going to happen. And here's the fake drop, fake rally, and then the real drop. Okay, pay attention to this real quick. So here was the end. It looked like it was going to fall right here on this candle. So I'm sure a lot of people panic sold. Then it shot up. People were like, "Oh my God, this is the actual rally." This one 30% up, I believe that was 25% up, and then it got rejected again. See how it gets rejected on this grind line, on this descending wedge, descending triangle-looking structure. So here it is. This grind line stays really correct, and then just an absolute disaster. Look at the drop on this, guys. From here, this fake rally all the way down to where it dropped 42%. Holy crap! I was watching this yesterday, and I was just stunned that people are just dumping it. It's been jumping up and down. I saw it go up 10%, fall, up 15%, fall. I mean, look at these candles. This is a definite no trade zone. This is so choppy. My advice on Dogecoin, honestly, Dogecoin is so far down from its all-time high that it literally is looking almost like a good buying opportunity. Now, look at this. If this breaks, I'm just going to do this because I don't want to look at this. So, this looks actually kind of bullish. So, look, here's this bottom, the bottom, the support line right here, 15 cents. This was when it tested it in April 23rd. Now, look, it hasn't touched it yet. It's so close, but it hasn't touched it yet. If it doesn't go down to touch this, the fact that it doesn't touch it, see this space in between here, is to me bullish, and I think that this could get picked up. Now, if it falls, we're looking at it'll probably fall back down to. People are saying it's going to fall to 8 cents, anywhere between 10 to 8 cents. It could, it literally could. I mean, this whole space here is only been tested once, so we're going to see what happens. I mean, they are defending Dogecoin at this stage here. So, is it a good buying opportunity? I honestly think so. I don't think you can get really crushed. I mean, it got rejected at 73 cents and fell all the way now down to 17 cents. I mean, how much more of a drop do you want? So as we look at some of these multiple structures here that we have drawn, you can see here, people know I talk about my wedges, my descending wedges. When they're pointed downwards, it goes up, and when they're pointed upwards, the wedge, it goes down. And then this was just a descending triangle, another descending triangle that got support at a fake rally, got rejected here by the parabolic SAR, and then now, guess what? It's in another wedge, but the wedge is descending. So it's really tough to tell. You know what? This almost looks like a descending triangle. Yeah, I think it is because it's, yeah, that's it. So descending triangle, fake out to another descending triangle, and then a drop, and it actually did drop this time. So it's just so tricky. It's so tricky. That's on the daily. As far as the weekly goes, I mean, the weekly is just absolutely butchered. TradeSnyper is hyper red. There's a parabolic SAR above the candle. Whew. I mean, it's going to need a lot of support here. But like I said, most people are banking that it's going to go down to 9 cents, 8 cents, and they could be right. So again, the best advice here: if you've held Dogecoin through this whole entire dump, might as well keep on holding. There's no point to sell now. I would just add to the bag. Again, not financial advice. Do whatever the hell you want or don't, but just don't come crying to me if this drops another 20%, which it literally might. So that's what we're looking at right now. It's buy from here all the way down to 8 cents, and that's that with Dogecoin. So I'm trying to think of any other things we can take a look at. Let's go to the stock market because again, I don't want to make this into an all crypto show. But Virgin Galactic, wow, up 10%. GameStop, let's take a peek. Up 10% for the day. And GameStop, yeah, so GameStop is in one of these. I have not looked at this. Let's see if I have any drawings. Yeah, so I have this drawing here, and I have this. When's the last time I even looked at GameStop? So, hold up. So, here's the drawing that I had back in April, looks like, and you can tell it was a triangle, but it ended up be, it was a descending triangle, but it ended up being a rally. So I'm going to just change this and look what I'm seeing now. This looks like a rally formation, and that's probably exactly what the heck it is. Okay, so that is a rally formation. So right now, as you can see here, it got rejected, shot up, bull trap people. People thought it was going to go up. This is, I mean, this is the all-time high here, right? 400 bucks. Yep. Thought it was going to go up, didn't. Fell right short. Again, we were talking about if it doesn't touch the bottom on Doge. Look at this right here. If it doesn't touch the top, if it doesn't break this point, 349. Okay. And look at how close it was. It didn't, and then it came back down. 344. Look at that. So the fact that it did not touch or break this area ended up ending the rally. As you can see here, when I say, TradeSnyper flipped blue at the end of rally, I mean it, and it did. It flipped blue right on this candle, and it dropped, and then another drop. Now, why is it going up? Okay, so this is the weekly chart. Let's take a look at the daily. So we have the daily. Well, wow, look at this. Oh, wouldn't you know, TradeSnyper flipped green today. So, you could have gotten in, and you could have got a nice 10% upswing on your US dollars if you were paying attention. Last time TradeSnyper flipped green on the daily was here, and it was about 150 bucks, and then it rose all the way up to 130%-ish gain to 340. So, yeah, GameStop looks good. The only problem is you're at the top of this wedge here, and there's resistance, and just more resistance in this area. So we're going to be watching it and seeing what happens. As you can see here, it flipped green and shot up. Let's see the 3 hours. See, here's hyper green, and yeah, I mean GameStop looks good. I mean it would have been a nice buying opportunity here, and we're just gonna sit back and wait and try to figure out where it's going next. But as you can see, this was just called perfectly. Let's check the 15-minute. Yeah, 15-minute, it's shooting up, parabolic star under the candle. So that's GameStop. We're gonna just keep an eye on it now that we changed the structure. And yeah, if it breaks up out of this and this area here, it keeps going, it could get some serious momentum to the upside. But again, it has to break this area first. So that's GameStop. I'm trying to think of anything else. If you guys are trying to get the indicator that I'm talking about, I will give you access. Just go over to my Patreon. Patreon.com/TradeSnyper, or you could just type TradeSnyper in right over here, and you can find me here. Okay? Don't forget to follow me on TikTok. All right? We're talking about Dogecoin today, and yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna take one last peek at Bitcoin to close out the show, and as you can see here, it's just chilling. So yeah, I would be very careful if you're buying anything. Don't try to catch the fallen knife. Be patient and only risk money that you can afford to lose. Now we'll catch you guys on the next episode.